Hi, I'm Beth with the Office of Assessment and Accountability at MDE. We're here to share how assessment can be used to support and advance student learning. This video is one in a series of guides MDE has created to support districts in their efforts to accelerate student learning. Historically, there has been a strong tendency for schools, based on past practice, to want to remediate student learning gaps and delay access to grade level work until all the missing learning is remediated. Research shows that this approach moves students backwards by continuing to widen the academic gap between students who are being remediated and their grade level peers. Acceleration, on the other hand, has proven to keep students moving forward on their intended grade level trajectories by strategically preparing them for success in their current grade level content. Acceleration focuses on teaching only what must be learned instead of trying to teach everything that a student did not learn in a previous grade or grades. When accelerating learning, identify and teach only the most important skills and knowledge for the specific unit. Focus on the skills and knowledge minimally required for a student to adequately access grade level material. Acceleration requires teachers to identify crucial content that they need to teach and that students need to learn so that students can access current grade level material. This series of informational guides on accelerated learning is based on the most recent research and evidence and is being delivered to support the amazing educators who are dedicated to ensuring success for all Michigan students. When new learning begins, teachers should prioritize grade level standards and use a variety of instructionally embedded assessment, as well as skilled use of the formative assessment process to support and advance student learning. 4 principles guide the assessment of prioritized grade level standards. 1. The first weeks of school should focus on students' social, physical, and emotional well-being, strengthen relationships, and establish cultures conducive to learning. 2. Assessment should be used to determine how to bring students into grade level instruction, not whether to bring them into it. 3. The formative assessment process is our strongest tool to support and accelerate learning and growth. We must use it. 4. To support instruction, use targeted checks with instructionally embedded assessments, or IEAs. Diagnostic assessments are also helpful. Now, to get started in the classroom, follow these steps. Step 1. Prioritize standards and think ahead about how to assess them by answering these basic questions. What essential skills do we expect our students to learn? How will they know if they learned it? How will we respond if they do not learn it? How will we respond if they already know it? Step 2. Begin on grade level instruction and assess as you go. Start students with new grade level content and move them forward based on information gleaned through the formative assessment process. Use grade level standards, cognitively demanding tasks, and a variety of assessment practices periodically during instruction, including the pre-assessment process, the formative assessment process, instructionally embedded assessment, performance assessment, assessment of social emotional learning, and interim benchmark assessment. Learn more about each type of assessment practice and resources to support you in the guide, Assessment Practices for Acceleration. The guide provides detailed, research-based references and helpful links to support educators. The accelerated learning guides are just the beginning. In the upcoming months, MDE will share ideas and voices from the field on the Accelerated Learning Information webpage to further support the amazing and dedicated Michigan educators with the resources they need so that each student is provided with an inspiring, engaging, and caring learning environment.